Hello everybody, welcome to this episode of Active Learning. In this episode we're going to look at a technique called phasing. As you can see the diagram there, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, goes from 3 to 2 to 1. So what that means is as follows. You have three phases. In phase 1 you divide the class into three groups and you give them a problem that they need to work on. You let them work on the problem so that it's not completed once the groups have done their bit, but that they've gotten a lot of the way through the problem. Then in phase 2, you split those three groups in half and you merge half of each of the halves into a single group. So you've got two groups that represent different people from each of the original three groups, and then they continue on working on whatever the problem is. And because they've got each worked on different parts of the problem already, they'll have different angles on it. And then finally in phase 3, you group the whole class together and you finish off whatever the problem is in phase 3. This can be very effective if you're working on a kind of problem that's going to work over several weeks, and it can be easily divided into bits and then re-chunked around so that it works with the different formations of groups. It's very effective for something like if you were doing an analysis of requirements of software, or doing some kind of, complex image processing system where you had a lot of different stages to it, something like that, where you're making different members of the class work with each other at different phases. It really exposes them to a range of different ideas. So thanks very much. We'll see you on the next episode.